Alright, welcome back.
My bad.
Oh, we're going?
Are we going? Let's
I
go.
was researching. We can go.
What are you researching?
Nothing.
Okay.
That was a lie. I was reading fun facts.
Okay.
Welcome back to the podcast Redeemed. We're continuing on with the story of Noah. And now we're to the part where Noah has been on the ark for quite some time.
Long time.
Amanda was doing some math on that, and what was your number you came up with?
Well, I Googled.
Oh, you Googled?
I wasn't going to do math.
Yeah. FM Google.
Yeah.
Field manual
So
Google.
people estimate about 370 days. Or about a year minus a day, because we talked about Noah coming off the ark on his
Right.
601st birthday. And we know he got on when he was 600.
That's a long
Right.
time.
It's a long time to be
Wooden boat.
hanging out with,
So about a year.
with
And
some
a bunch of
stanky
animals.
animals.
Yeah. About a year of that.
I mean, at some point, you got to be thinking, at least if I was in Noah's place, I'd be like, okay, God, are we done yet?
Yeah. Can we get rid of this water out here?
I think they're all. I think you got them all, God.
Yeah, you did it in 40 days bringing the water. Can we get rid of it?
Can we get that stuff gone?
And the important lesson here is just to wait on God's timing. You can't rush God. I mean, I don't know exactly why it had to be this long, but we have to understand that God's got a perfect timeline for what happened.
But it did have to be that long.
Yeah, exactly. God doesn't make mistakes, and He doesn't do things just to drag things out.
He
You know what
doesn't,
I'm
he doesn't
saying?
do things on accident.
Yeah. And so if that was how long it needed to be, that's how long it needed to be. So you just have to be patient sometimes. When you've been given a job, he comes alongside you, don't get impatient. And I just think it's interesting because, I mean, you have this thing where he keeps opening the window and letting birds out, and then several times, and they come back. So that's a sign to Noah that there's nothing out there.
Yeah.
And you know he had to be excited when he let the bird out that didn't come back, and then the bird that came back with the, was it olive twig?
Olive leaf.
Olive leaf. You know he must have been like totally excited because he knew that
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
get off
time
this
was getting
boat.
short.
Yeah.
We're getting close.
Well, then he sent it out again and it never came back.
Yep, exactly. And it's also interesting too because it rests. So the ark came to rest on mountains. So even though the boat was on land, you would have to imagine there's still quite a bit of water around.
Yeah. Yeah, the earth being flooded is a incredible amount of water. So it's going to take a little while for all that water to go somewhere. Just saying.
Yeah,
And then
Which it did.
it did.
And then part of me says, what did the earth look like after that? So after you submerge everything in water,
Is it all wet?
I imagine it's wet.
I'm going to go with yes.
Yes, I'm just
wondering.
That would be, if I had to flip a coin and guess, I'm going to go with yes on that one.
Why would you
But
flip a coin and guess?
But did it like rip all the trees out? Is there some trees still left? I mean, how does that look?
I
Well,
don't know. I wasn't there.
and I don't know, because with leaves, that would mean that we also don't know how much God aided the recovery of the plant life and all that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
because there was a nut because it said when he sent the dove
Yeah, it came back with an
a
olive.
freshly plucked olive leaf.
So there was still some vegetation. I don't know. I just find it's an interesting thought because I've seen floods.
Yeah.
You know, when floods happen, man, it just kind of rips everything apart.
Destroys everything.
Now, at the same time, when it recedes fast enough. There's still trees and
Yeah.
grass and everything still left.
I would like to watch the clip in heaven.
Yeah,
That's-
I really hope they have a machine that allows us to do that.
That's the VHS I'm going for
Yeah.
first.
It's VHS, a wall of VHSs, and you have to climb and get them all. It's on a ladder.
I would have spent hours in
It's
there.
not like
Yeah.
it's not like a touch tunes thing. You just scroll through. I want that one. Nope.
It's a VCR.
It's a VCR and VHS.
You have to sign up for a time to go in.
I hope there's a Blockbuster. It's just a Blockbuster full of all their videos.
Interesting idea.
I get to watch Moses part the sea.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Blockbuster with all that'd be
Get a thing of popcorn at the desk.
awesome.
Maybe I'll work there.
That's the job you get. You're at the Blockbuster van.
I felt kind of old the other day because I was having to explain to my kid what a CD was. He didn't know what a CD was.
Well, you don't really, who uses CDs?
I don't already know what a CD is. He's never had one.
Yeah.
Exactly. In his mind, it was a,
Wait
it
till
was
you
a,
tell him
it was a
wait till you tell him
DVD.
what Hall
That's the only
video
thing he
was.
knows is DVD. He's like, Dad.
Even that kids don't always know
Yeah.
DVDs.
We were just riding around the truck. He goes, Dad, what's that slot on the truck for? I said, that's for CDs. He goes, what's a CD? I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm old.
Yeah. I don't know why they put those in cars anymore.
Well, part of it is just because my car's old.
Yeah, but even like newer cars have
Yeah.
newer than I would think. Anyway.
Yeah,
Some of
it's true. I mean, to be honest, what do? I
Put your phone on.
yeah, absolutely. You know, listen to, we must listen to 100 hours worth of Pandora coming home. You know what I'm saying? Because
Oh, that was another old thing you just said. Only old people use Pandora.
Yeah,
Well,
that's true.
well,
You'll get so many skips.
well, I was using Spotify, but I didn't like their mixes, and I didn't want to.
You can make your own playlist.
I understand that,
Okay.
but while I'm driving,
I
I
know.
didn't want to do that.
Okay.
Coward.
And so, and so if I went to Pandora, I could just let it play, and it just mixed it.
Yeah, but I don't like Pandora
Oh,
because you only get like 3 skips.
Spotify's life.
Yeah.
Oh, Spotify's way better. I'm not saying
Yeah.
that. I'm not saying that. But just for
But-
driving in the
Sponsor
car
us.
with
We are on Spotify
Yeah.
if you want to listen to us.
Yeah. so with less
Anyway.
with less of trying to so I just set up
I
there.
feel like
and
we've
run.
gotten off track.
Just a little bit. That's okay. I guarantee you he didn't have Pandora on his boat. So
Yeah,
You probably wish he did.
probably. He would have taken the 3 skips. Or a CD.
and you got to wonder what they
Really
did
would've
while
liked
they
to.
were on. I mean, I know they had to take care of animals and stuff. And that's a full time job. But then what?
That was probably it. You do that, then you go to bed. You wake up and do it again.
That would be miserable.
That would be miserable.
Play cards.
Did they have cards?
Did they have cards?
I don't know.
Chess? Was chess a thing?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I just
Yeah.
I don't know.
With like rocks?
Shooting dice. Snake eyes. Who knows?
It'd be like Pirates of the Caribbean. What are you gambling with? Years of your life.
That'll be on the VHS when we'll watch it.
Yeah, we'll know.
Very excited.
Chess.
Anyway,
I hope.
we're getting off track here. What we're trying to get at here is that we have to wait on God's timing. I mean, that's what it's all about. You got to wait on His timing. And we can't get in a hurry to try to hurry things along, because if we do, that's just going to mess things up. Now, the problem with that is I'm not a very patient person, and I don't wait very well. I want things now. I mean,
Yeah.
Yep.
Or at least want to know when it's going to happen.
Exactly. And,
Yeah.
and maybe that's it. Not so much, maybe I'm not so much in a hurry. I just want to know,
When?
Lord, when's it going to happen?
Yeah.
You
I'm
know
in a
what saying?
I'm in a hurry. I'm ready to roll
Yeah.
at all times. So patience is a big thing for me.
I can see that in him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but waiting on God is an extremely hard lesson to learn. And there are many stories and verses throughout the Bible that talk about waiting on the Lord, waiting on His timing. Make sure that Saul's, when I was thinking about, Samuel gave him instructions. You got to wait to do this. Why? So that he could come and make.
Yeah.
What does Saul do? Man, I'm going to do it my way.
That's great, but I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
Thanks
and
for
it,
the heads up.
and
Not
it didn't turn out well for him at
not.
all. Matter of fact, he lost the kingdom and his son and everything else.
Yeah.
So there is something to waiting on God's timing. You just can't rush it, because like we said before, He's got a plan for everything. He's got it planned out exactly the way He wants it, and there's a reason He wants it that way. And I think that's the important thing we have to remember, is He wants it that way. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't make mistakes. And so just because we think, oh, this is taking way too long, we need to, no. God's got a reason for why He's waiting that long.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I don't know why God made Him wait this long. It's a question I'll ask when I get to heaven. Lord, why'd you take this long? Because let's be honest, He's God. He could have had those waters receded that fast, but He didn't. He was waiting for some reason or another.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, it'll be. I have a lot of conversation I want to have with Him when I get there.
Mm-hmm.
So, but anyway,
This is
wait on
question and
the.
answer time. Question.
It better be a long
After
time.
the VHS, you get a
Yeah.
sit
You
down.
get like a 10-minute period.
Yeah.
While you're watching, you got to write down your,
Yeah, I got your
I got
notes.
questions.
I don't think that's how it's gonna be, but
But you don't know.
I don't know.
Pretty sure you're right, but that's not the point.
Yeah, okay.
Because it could be.
It's fair.
And it would be awesome. Anyway, wait on God's timing, because He's got a reason for it. All right.
Mhm.
All right. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.